Hey guys, in this video I'll be looking at my 5 favourite credit cards in the Australian market. In total, Australians have over 200 credit cards to choose from, so hopefully this video helps guide you in the right direction. They will often try to hook you in with lucrative offers, but with so many variations, how do you know whether one is better than the other? In this video I'll be breaking down the factors you need to consider when choosing a card, and offering my 5 favourite cards currently in the market. Let's start by looking at the credit card landscape and the 3 factors you need to consider when choosing a card. The first factor you need to consider is the provider. These are the guys putting their brand all over the cards and trying to get you to sign up. These include regional banks, national banks, international banks, and a range of other financial institutions including finance companies, retailers, and credit unions. The banks, such as ANZ or Westpac, offer credit card products for a few reasons. The first is to make more money, of course, as you'll have more debt with them. But the second is perhaps more important, and that's because the more banking products you have with them, the harder it is for you to break ties with your bank. On the other hand, you have the retail guys such as Coles, Coleman, and Qantas, who use the card as a promotional tool to keep you coming back into their store or shopping on their website. The second consideration is the payment processor. These are the guys with the smaller branding on your card that make sure the shops you use the card in get paid. You'll have heard of these global names before, such as Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. The providers partner with the processors to facilitate payments to the stores. American Express is unique here as it is both a provider and a processor in most cases. Making a decision on the processor is important as there are some key differences between their user experiences. American Express, for example, is accepted by fewer retailers as compared to both Visa and MasterCard. This is because they generally charge merchants a higher fee to accept the card. With higher fees and fewer users, some merchants won't accept them, so you might be restricted to the larger modern trade stores, such as supermarkets and fuel stations. The third consideration when choosing a credit card is the rewards. This covers all the way the providers try to lure you in to signing up for a credit card. For some cardholders, this might be having a low interest rate, as they carry a credit card balance from month to month. For others, it might be collecting airmiles to fly around the world, or just simply upgrading the cushion on their seat for a flight from Sydney to Melbourne. With so many cards on offer in the market, there's a card with a reward for everyone. Make sure to shop around to make sure the benefit you receive exceeds the annual cost of the card, if any. With these 3 factors top of mind, let's get into the cards. Just make sure you do your own research before signing up for any of these cards, as these views are simply my own and may not fit with your own financial situation. The first card I'll be covering is the Westpac Low Rate Credit Card. This is a great all-rounder card, especially suitable for beginners. They waive the annual card fee for the first year, offer new cardholders the choice of 2 sign-up rewards, and have a lower minimum income requirement of just $30,000 per year. Starting with the sign-up rewards, they have a cashback and a balance transfer option, which will suit different users. The first of these, a cashback, offers customers a reward of up to $250, with $50 being rewarded for every month an amount exceeding $1,000 is spent using the card, up to 5 months. The second reward of a balance transfer allows users to consolidate or bring their debt across from other banks. They offer 28 months interest-free and a 2% fee to do so. This debt can be from credit cards, personal loans, store cards, or hire purchases in some cases. While interest-free for 28 months, if the balance isn't paid off by the end of this, the balance will roll off onto a rate of 21.49%. Aside from the rewards offer, they also offer a standard 13.49% interest rate, which is relatively low in the market and up to 55 days interest-free on card purchases. The card provider, of course, is Westpac, and the processor is MasterCard, making the card widely accepted not only in Australia, but around the world. Jumping across to the fees, ATM withdrawals will incur a 3% charge as well as a higher interest rate of 21.49%. The annual card fee after the first year is $59, and late payments will be charged $15, which is comparably low within the market. Making purchases in foreign currencies will also incur a 3% fee, which is standard in the market, as you'll see with our other cards. Next up is the NAB Low Rate Card. This card is suitable for those looking for a card that allows them to do a balance transfer. Like the Westpac card, NAB also waive the annual card fee in the first year, charge a lower interest rate of just 12.49%, and have a 32-month interest-free balance transfer with no fees charged. To put this into perspective, if you have existing credit card debt with another bank of say 20% interest rates, you'll save around $1,000 a year in interest costs. If you take up this option, it is important to know that once the 32 months are up, and if you still haven't repaid the entire balance, it will roll over onto a 21.74% interest rate. Therefore, to avoid some hefty interest costs here, you'll want to make sure the balance is paid before then. Aside from the balance transfer and low interest rate benefits, the card offers up to 55 days interest-free, just like the Westpac card. The provider of this card is NAB, and its processor is Visa, which is widely accepted around the world and can even be used for tap-and-go transactions in Australia under $100. Looking over at fees, the annual card fee after the first year is $59, and ATM withdrawals will incur an interest rate of 21.74%, along with a fee of $3 or 3%, whichever is higher. Late payments will incur a $15 charge, and foreign currency transactions have a 3% charge, both being the same as the first card. So if you're looking for a credit card to help with a balance transfer, this might be a good option to explore. The third card I'll be covering is the American Express Low Rate Credit Card. This card is featured for its low interest rate of just 8.99%, among the lowest in the market, its annual card fee of $0, and its award-winning service from American Express, which includes having access to consumer protections as well as a fast customer service. One of my main credit cards is with American Express, and calling them is always a breeze as compared to calling the bank. Although you should always try to pay your credit card off in full each month, many of you watching may have issues doing this for a variety of reasons. This card might be an option to reducing your interest costs on this recurring debt. On eligible purchases, they also offer up to 55 days interest-free, which is the same as the first two cards we covered. American Express also offers payment protections for cardholders in the case items they purchase using the card are faulty or stolen within 90 days of purchase. American Express also allow cardholders to allow 4 additional cards to be issued, which is useful for larger families, while the first 2 cards we covered only allow 1 additional. As we covered at the start of the video, American Express is both the provider and processor of their cards. Many retailers won't accept their cards due to the higher fees, which allow Amex to reward cardholders. Fortunately, the larger stores where you're likely to have your larger purchases, such as at the supermarket or fuel station, they will generally accept the card. Now taking a look at fees, Amex don't charge an annual card fee, nor do they permit cash withdrawals at an ATM or balance transfers. If you miss a payment, they charge a higher $30 fee, which is double what was charged on our other 2 cards. They also charge a standard 3% fee on all foreign currency transactions. Now onto the fourth card, another American Express offering called the Platinum Edge Credit Card. This is where the cards get a bit more interesting. This card offers users many benefits, from its great reward point earn rate, a waiving of the annual card fee for the first year, $200 in travel credit, and several complimentary insurance products. The card offers membership award points, which have a value upwards of half a cent each. The biggest benefit to using the card is earning 3 points for every dollar spent at supermarkets and petrol stations. As these are some of the largest purchases made on a weekly basis, the points earned should be decent. With a point value upwards of half a cent apiece, and 3 being earned per dollar spent, the effective cashback return on these purchases is 1.5%, which is pretty decent compared to other offers in the market. You'll also earn 2 points for every dollar spent on foreign currency purchases, and 1 point for all other purchases. Cardholders are also rewarded with $200 in travel credit each year, which can be used on flights, hotels, and car hire through American Express Travel. With an annual card fee from the second year onwards of $195, this reward is essentially paid for. On the insurance front, they pack a lot into this card. Things like extended warranty on purchases, cover if they're broken or stolen, smartphone screen insurance, and even travel insurance. So this card packs in a lot of benefits for a more advanced user. Looking at the fees, Amex charge a pretty hefty interest rate of 21.99%. So if you apply for this card, make sure you pay off the entire balance each month by the end of the interest-free period, which like the other cards is up to 55 days. Late payments will incur a $30 fee, foreign currency transactions a 3% fee, and like the other Amex card that we covered, you can add up to 4 additional card holders. So that brings us to our 5th and final card covered in this video, the ANZ Frequent Flyer Black Credit Card. This card has a phenomenal sign-up bonus, 2 Qantas Club Lounge visits each year, and it has a decent point earn rate. To first touch on the sign-up bonus, if within the first 3 months you spend over $5,000, you'll be rewarded with 110,000 Qantas points, which is about the same as a return flight from Sydney to London, according to the website Mozo. Alongside a great sign-up bonus, you'll also earn a further 1 Qantas point for each dollar spent up to $7,500 a month, and 0.5 points thereafter. As a frequent flyer, you'll also benefit from having 2 complimentary Qantas Club Lounge invitations each year before you fly. The card also comes with a range of complimentary insurances, including travel insurance, rental vehicle excess, extended warranty, and purchase protection. ANZ is the provider of the card, and the processor is Visa, meaning you can use this card at nearly every retailer to get to the $5,000 threshold to maximize your card rewards. Jumping over to the fees, the annual card fee is a hefty $425. However, this is discounted by $255 if you spend $5,000 within the first 3 months. The interest rate on the card is 20.24%, and cash advances at the ATM are a higher 21.24% with a 3% fee, so you'll want to make sure you pay this off in full each month. If you miss a payment, you'll receive a fee of $20. If you use this card for a foreign currency transaction, you'll be charged a further 3%, and additional cardholders will come at a cost of $65 each per year. So if you can confidently spend $5,000 in the first 3 months and pay the full balance off each month, this card might be worth looking into. So that summarizes my 5 favorite credit cards currently available in the Australian market. The fees, benefits, and other details covered in this video are current as at February 2023 and are subject to change at any time. This video doesn't constitute advice and is simply my favorites currently in the market. You should seek professional opinion before signing up for any financial products. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel down below to see all my future content in the personal finance and investing space. I'll be doubling down on my Australian content over the coming months, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Cheers.